He's a natural man.
He gropes my butt wherever we go.
She's a painted lady.
She wears too much makeup. You look like a clown.
So he dated a natural woman.
Natural beauty, no makeup.
And they danced under the moon.
Tiffany has danced like an exotic dancer.
And slept under the stars.
Kind of hopped into bed together.
After she has a blind date too.
We talked about sex.
Will they let nature take its course? Or will they have a change of heart?
Welcome to Change of Heart. This is the show where couples who've reached a crossroads in their relationship voluntarily go on one blind date with someone new. Now, let's meet our couple. Now, he's a true romantic. When he wanted to win her over, he cooked her a romantic candle at dinner, and he even left a rose on her car the next morning. Their romance has been blossoming now for the last 3 months. Please welcome Jason Jones and Kris Lombardo. Now, you guys are here because you admitted things aren't as peachy keen as they used to be. Jason, let's start with you. What separates Kristina from other women you've gone out with?
Kris is a lot of fun. She's not bitchy like other girls I've dated.
Uh-huh. Yeah, that's a good start.
Yeah, she's pretty easygoing. We have a lot of good times together, and she's really great.
And Kristina, what first attracted you to Jason?
Well, actually, his looks did it first. Then when I got to know him, his personality, of course. And after that, really good kisser.
Okay. Now, Jason, is there something about Kris that's just, gotten on your nerves lately?
Yeah, there is, actually. She wears too much makeup recently.
What?
Too much makeup.
Sweetie, you should have thought about that before you dated a makeup artist.
Sometimes you get carried away and you look like a clown and... I know...
Oh my God,
I know you work at a makeup company, but give you all those free samples.
This could have been brought into my attention before we started dating.
I've mentioned it.
All right, Kris, tell us about a typical evening with Jason when you guys are hanging out.
A typical evening.
Sure.
Well, basically, he gropes my butt wherever we go. In public, in front of people, it's embarrassing. No, affection is holding hands and being with that person. But he takes it to the extent it's out of control.
Always out
of control. Yes.
All right, now, Jason, what about when you guys have some problems? How does Kris react to those?
Kris is a drama queen. She over-exaggerates on everything. She gets home from work and she goes like, "Oh my God, this lady, wanted lipstick," and it's like, I don't care, She gets so over-exaggerated.
It's work stuff. You naturally are going to come home and bitch about that.
And talk about it a little bit.
Yes.
Right.
It's a little
now,
too
Kris,
dramatic.
what else in public with Jason other than him groping your backside all the time?
Just basically that, and when we go out, we're never alone. We're always with his friends. I feel
You like
I'm
having
on
a good time like that, though.
Yeah, but I feel and with a bunch of frat guys, with you and your brother Ron. What am I supposed to do? You guys are out of control.
She likes to go out and party.
Control.
She has a good time with
Yeah, but do you have time? You would prefer then, Kris, what, one-on-one time?
Yeah, we're never alone. We've only gone out by ourselves like twice.
No.
Twice, you guys.
All right, Jason, what about Kris? Is she the kind of woman that sets a goal and then sticks to it?
Not really. She kind of has a fat ass.
You are not complaining about that when your hands are on it.
Exactly. You're telling Kris. And what does that have to do with goals?
She has no willpower. She has no willpower. I've been trying to get her to go to the gym with me. I tell her, I'll help her out, but she won't go, and I'm trying to get her to go.
All right, Kris, let's talk about the romantic side. What about Jason? Is he the kind of guy that you like to cuddle with?
He snores so loud, you would not believe it.
Just as loud.
How would you know? You're always passed out. You don't even know when I go to sleep. I don't think so. I do not think so.
She snores just as loud.
I can't get any sleep, and he'll stop for 2 seconds, and it'll get louder, and I never get any sleep. No, he's not fun to cuddle with.
Yeah,
okay.
She never complains whenever she's cuddling.
Bad sleeping problems here. All right, Kris, tell us why you came on the show to date other people.
Okay, well, Jay's a really nice guy, and like I said, we do have some problems. Basically, we came on the show just to see if we are meant to be or not.
All right. Well, that's what we're going to find out, if it's meant to be or not exactly. Obviously, it seems that Jason and Kris have some questions about their relationship that need to be answered. Now, when we come back, we're going to meet the people that they dated, and we'll find out if they're going to stay together or have a change of heart. Welcome back. We are here with Jason and Kris. Now, Jason says that Kris needs to lose a few pounds, lose the drama, and lose her clown makeup. So, yes, we matched him up with a woman who claims she doesn't need to lose anything at all. Please welcome Tiffany Adler. Hi, Tiffany. Welcome. Kris, let me ask you, do you think Tiffany can keep up with Jason's wild ways?
At this point, I don't think anybody can.
All right. Jason, what were you hoping would happen on your date?
I was hoping that I could meet somebody who likes to travel and snowboard, unlike Kris, who can't get away at all, and have a good time with.
All right. And Tiffany, were you game for this? This was what he wanted?
Definitely. We had a great conversation before we even went out, and I think we'd get along very well, and I would have about just gone anywhere with him.
I agree.
Okay. So then, Jason, you guys finally met, and how did she look when you first saw her?
Tiffany looks amazing. She looked unbelievable. She had this nice, cute outfit that showed her great body. She has a nice ass. And I was really glad to see her. I was really glad to see her. She
So
looked
no
great.
disappointment there. And what about the makeup? How did you feel about that?
Yeah, she has natural beauty, no makeup.
Oh my goodness.
Now, Kris, since you're a makeup artist, do you agree there's a natural beauty there?
Yeah, she's a very beautiful girl, but once again, this could have been brought to my attention before we started dating.
Now, Tiffany, were you just as pleased about Jason's looks?
Definitely. He was a very gorgeous guy, and he had a great smile, and he was just a pure gentleman from the very beginning.
All right, so things sound like they started off good.
Yeah.
What time did the date start?
He picked me up about 6 o'clock in the evening, and we were headed up to Big Bear, so we had about a 2-hour drive. Full of conversation all the way up
So
there.
Big Bear, the
really
mountain, and you guys are planning on some night snowboarding or something, Jason?
No, not exactly. The plan was to get a hotel room up there. Or
Oh,
cabin.
really?
Yeah. And do a little skiing, snowboarding in the morning.
Yeah. So.
And I got to ask how you were planning on filling those hours between when you got there and morning.
Well, we're gonna go out there and party in the town a little bit and check out the scene and.
Yeah, we went up there as soon as we got we couldn't find a hotel room. And then as soon as we got up there, we finally found a hotel room, and then we kind of went out and
That was
partied,
good.
and we did a lot of dancing. We had a good
Right?
time.
Now, Jason, you said that was a pretty long drive on your way up there. Did you mention Kris at all?
Yeah, actually, I did. I mentioned how she's kind of a pain to travel with, and
What are you talking about? We don't go anywhere with bars with you.
that short distance is kind of a pain sometimes.
Now, Tiffany, you said there were no hotel rooms, or you couldn't find one. He didn't make a reservation then, I guess.
No, we didn't have a hotel room. I kind of thought he was going to plan that ahead of time. But we got there, and we probably got one of the last couple rooms
Yeah, we got
available
pretty
up in
lucky.
Big
We
Bear.
got pretty lucky. We ended
It
up
was
scoring a
amazing.
really nice room right in the middle of town. I didn't have to drive anywhere.
And how'd you set up once you got into the room?
When I got there, basically we brought our bags in, and I told her I was gonna go get some beer for the room, and she was really cool with that, and it was really great. I mean,
Yeah.
Kris would have made it a big drama scene, and it'd been blown way out of proportion for not being able
It's
to
only
get
a
a hotel
drama
room.
scene when
and-
you are obnoxious and you don't know how to obtain your alcohol. As you
All right, so there you are.
Nothing new to that at
Jason's
all.
got the room set up. Tiffany, did you guys ever go out of the room?
Oh, yeah. We drank many, many beers. And then we headed out to a couple bars up there, and we kind of snuggled, and we went there, and we just danced. We had a great time till closing.
And Jason, some dancing. What was that like?
It was really fun. Tiffany has danced like an exotic dancer. She is great.
Oh.
She is great. We did a little dancing and then drank a little bit, and we ended up going back to the room a little early, and we knew we were going to go snowboarding in the morning, so.
Yeah.
You actually stayed sober enough to see her dance? Wow, that's a shock.
All right, so Jason, you're back in the hotel room. You said a little early. What were your plans there?
Basically to kind of hang out, talk a little bit, and call it a night.
We hung
Cuddled a
around.
little bit.
Kind of hopped into bed together and just kicked back and watched some Saturday Night Live until we...
Now, Tiffany,
Until I
Kris
passed
said,
out.
well, okay, I was going to ask you, Kris says that he snores pretty loud. Did you experience that?
No, I didn't even have a clue. I passed out, but I did.
So you never heard a thing?
Never heard a thing. But except for some knocking on the door in the middle of the night.
Yeah.
When I had to wake up in the middle of sleeping and go and open our hotel room door, and there's Jason standing outside in his boxers.
Well, how does that happen?
Well, it was pretty weird. About 4 in the morning, I thought I heard my car alarm go off, so I ran outside. I thought someone was breaking into my car. And I looked, and it was a car next to mine. And when I went to get back in the room, the door was locked, and I was freezing my ass off. It was about 25 degrees in Big Bear. It was cold, but luckily I kept knocking, and she finally got it.
All right, so the next day, Tiffany, what about on the slopes? Was there some romance going on?
Yeah. There's a lot of snuggling and stuff like that. It was cold, and yeah.
So things were going good then when you guys were boarding or whatever?
I had a great time.
And Jason, so you had a lot of expectations. Did the date live up to them?
It was really good. I wish there could have been a little more romance.
Yeah, so do I.
That's nice.
Okay, we'll leave it at that then. Was an overnight snowboarding trek to the mountains enough to give Jason a change of heart? We're going to find that out later. Next, though, we're going to meet the man that Kris dated. We'll hear all about her date next, so stay with us. Jason's date with Tiffany. Now we're going to meet the man that Kris dated. Kris says that Jason invites all his friends on dates, gropes her in public, and snores worse than a howitzer. So he matched her up with a man who never mixes his women with his friends, never mauls, and sleeps like a baby. Please welcome Jason Murray. Jason. All right, welcome. Now, we've got two Jasons out here. So there's Jason number 1. That'll be you, Jason. And you're Jason number 2, so don't forget your numbers, please.
Number 2, guys.
Okay, Jason number 1. Do you think Jason number 2 would take Kris on a sleepover on the first date?
I hope not. I don't know.
Okay, Kris, you and Jason number 2 met where for the day?
Actually, he came and picked me up from my work, and it was really cute because when he got there, all the girls at my bay thought he was really cute and adorable.
So they were all expecting him. Okay.
Yeah, he blew them away.
All right. Jason number 2. Jason number 1 says that Kris has no willpower and she needs to keep her resolution to maybe knock off a few pounds. Do you think that's true, Jason number 2?
Absolutely not. Absolutely not. You know, I like a girl that has a little meat on her bones. You know? These little skinny, bony girls, it's like you hug them, they're going to go through you, you know?
They're gorgeous.
She looked great.
All right, you like what you feel. Kris, compare the two Jasons as far as looks go.
Actually, they have both two completely different looks. You've got the shorter baby face, and you've got the tall, sophisticated, more mature one over there.
And Kris, of those two distinct looks, which do you prefer?
I generally would prefer the baby face, I think.
Yeah.
But,
all right,
but
one for
I'm
Jason
just saying
number
that's a
1.
hard question.
That's what I thought.
Okay, Jason number 2. Did you plan an overnight like Jason and Tiffany did?
As a matter of fact, we did.
You didn't mention
I had
that
talked to her on the phone, and she mentioned she'd never gone gambling before. So I suggested we go up to Santa Barbara, do a little gambling up there. Well, 2 hours, it was a plan on the drive. It ended up turning into about 5 hours. So we went up there planning on staying at a hotel at the time.
Well, see, now, Jason number 1, I come back to you. She can be pretty adventurous. You were complaining that she couldn't be.
I'm surprised she could actually get the time off to go.
Oh, yeah, I went in there. It took no time at all. The boss let her off right away, and we were on the way.
She does that kind of stuff.
Well,
for
if
him,
you would
I guess,
actually
not for
plan
me.
something with me, maybe I could get it off.
Jason, time is not enough.
Jason,
that off for him
Jason
one
number
day.
2. 5 hours in the car is a long time. What did you guys do to kill the time?
Well, I'll admit it. She was wearing a low-cut top, so I couldn't help but stare at the cleavage, you know. I'm a guy, and I had to, you know, stay awake for the drive. And
Okay.
she was looking good, you know.
Jason, Mr. Boyfriend number 1 here, were you surprised that she wore something that revealing?
Yeah, totally. I can't believe it.
She had no problem. She looked good wearing it, so.
All right, back to you, Jason number 2. Anything interesting that conversation-wise in the car?
As a matter of fact, we had talked about sex. Was a conversation that we had.
Really?
Actually, it's more in your benefit, kind of. We talked about her intimate life with him, and I guess once they are together, that he's a romantic guy. So.
Now, Jason number 1, does that make you nuts that they're sharing intimate details about your time together?
Well, I'm sure it was all good stuff.
It didn't take too long.
He got great reviews. Ouch. Kris, so you went gambling. How'd you do there?
Oh my gosh, I didn't even know what I was doing. He had to tell me when I won.
Every time we win, I give her a hug. She's like, oh, you know.
We ended up
She
actually.
tried.
Yeah,
She
I
did
did.
good. She did all right.
But we actually ended up like losing $20, but it was
surprised you
lame.
Well, not too bad. Then, Jason, while you were at the casino with your date, anything interesting happen?
As a matter of fact, we had run into a couple of buddies of mine from high school, and they were telling us about a block party. It's about, they go to college. They're school guys.
Yeah.
That there was a party going on, a big block party, bands and everything, so we decided to go check it out. I want to make sure it was all right with her, you know, because I know he's always with his friends.
Yeah, and Kris, did that make you feel like deja vu? Here we go again?
Actually, Kris, it was really polite of him. He actually asked me. And
She likes hanging out with my friends.
well, I do, but not 24/7. They might as well join us in the bedroom.
Well, I made sure, you know, that like she was all right with it, and we kind of like, you know, we were with my buddies, but they're doing their thing, and we were doing our
All right,
thing.
now, Kris, on the date, any groping that went on by Jason number 2?
Actually, no. It was quite
gentleman,
nice
I
for
don't
a
do
change.
that, you know.
No, just basically the holding of the hands and the cuddling and the holding. It was nice.
A lot more
It
subtle.
was nice. Yeah, it was really nice.
And now, where were you being held? I mean, where was this holding going on?
Like just standing up and like holding each other in each other's
Taking
arms.
care of.
Yeah, it was sweet. It was really
All right,
sweet.
Jason, number 2. Since you went gambling, that was a little bit of a distance for you. Did you check into a hotel?
As a matter of fact, no, it started getting late, and my buddies had suggested like we happen to have an extra bed if you guys want to stay here. So, you know, avoid the driving thing, so we decided to stay at their house.
And Kris, were you comfortable with this idea of having to share a bed with
you
him?
know what? Actually, no. I just told him to stay on his side of the bed at first, but no, it was uncomfortable because he got in his boxers.
Did her snore and keep you awake?
And
Oh, my song or hers?
Hers.
Hers? No, we didn't really sleep, so.
Wait, so he's in... Jason, too, there, since you weren't really sleeping, what was going on?
A lot of talking, you know, cuddling, pretty much. Getting to know each other. A lot of the cheesy stuff, you know, staring in each other's eyes and that whole, you know, romantic stuff.
Cheesy, likes doing that kind of stuff.
Kissing? Kissing? Lip
There's a little bit of
touching?
kissing going on. A little bit of kissing.
So, Kris, just how comfortable were you getting there?
Honestly, it was innocent. We were just kissing and we talked the whole night. It was nice. It really was.
All right, well, we'll see
At least
how...
he didn't pass out on me.
He didn't. He stayed. He was a
I can pass out.
All right.
I can
I
pass
just
out.
chose to be a little more respectful under the situation.
Well, we'll see how innocent it was because we need to know, will Jason and Kris have a change of heart or will they stay together? During the break, they'll make that decision. We're going to find out what they say when we come back, so stay here. Of truth. During the break, Jason and Kris each made a final decision about the future of their relationship. There's no turning back now. Will they stay together or have they had a change of heart? You guys came on the show to find if your relationship was meant to be or see if it was time to move on. So, Jason, we're going to start with you. Now, you said you wanted to date somebody that wasn't going to wear so much makeup, somebody that was less of a drama queen, and maybe somebody a little lighter. Those are his words, not mine. Jason, you guys had a good day. You went snowboarding with Tiffany. You guys went out dancing, some cuddling that was going on there. It was an overnight date. So you've had a relationship with Kris, though, for a while, but it's your decision at this point. What do you say?
I came on the show because it was Kris's idea. But after hearing how she spent her time overnight and how I kind of spent my night pretty conservative, I think I'm going to have a change of heart and stay with Tiffany.
Change of heart. All right, and Tiffany, does that work for you?
Definitely.
Okay. Jason, anything about Tiffany that swayed you?
Yeah, she's a lot of fun, and I can't wait to go out with her again.
Okay, looks like you're going to get another shot at that. Kris, your decision now. You said you wanted to date somebody that wasn't going to be inviting their friends with them all the time. Somebody wasn't groping you in public all the time like Jason was. And that snoring problem that you referred to.
Yeah.
So there you are with another Jason. Now, you guys did an overnight gambling excursion. You guys had a block party. You guys did some dancing. You talked all night. You said he was very engaging and intriguing. Now, Jason, your boyfriend says he wants a change of heart. What do you say, Kris?
Well, Kris, I came on the show just to see if there was something else out there, and actually I wanted someone to appreciate me more. And when I went out with Jason and actually met up with his friends, he did that. So I'm gonna have a change of heart as well.
Another change of heart. All right, and Jason, number 2, does that work for you?
Oh, definitely. Absolutely.
Another definitely. All right, now you guys came on the show and you found out your relationship wasn't meant to be, and it looks like you found 2 great new partners, so good luck with both of you. That is our show for today. Good luck to Jason and Tiffany. Good luck to also Kris and Jason. We'll see you next time right here on Change of Heart.